Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, where you better tune in. You can see the picture, all you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave, it's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gon' win. If they take your loss, they gon' hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes, he a fan for life, and he sitting courtside. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. I cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball, I ain't ask you may I. Not at my house, they can back, I ain't gotta try. Maxie for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time, B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry, I live by the gun. I'ma shoot, I don't wanna die. They eat, sleep Sixers, you should know that it's game time.
Alfonso, this shit wavy.
Welcome back to Eat Sleep Sixers. We got another good one for you tonight. I am BG. I got my dog 215, the sports guy, with me.
What up?
We got the New Orleans Pelicans on the road. Kind of a road trip that we on right now. Small little road trip. Going to New Orleans tonight, man. Joel is out. Obviously, PG is out. Couple key players for the Pelicans out as well, but what's the Sixers gonna do, man? What is the true identity of the Sixers without Joel Embiid? Are we gonna find that answer out tonight? I don't know, because again, we're playing a lower tier team. So will a win tonight fix what we saw last game? What you think, Carl?
Listen, man, we are 11-13 without Joel Embiid. And, inconsistency has been the name of the game, in that lineup that we see. So they have to find that. There's no doubt about it. I saw it in Tyrese Maxey's face during the interview last game. He looked a little defeated. But at the end of the day, it's the hand you dealt with as an organization, as a team. They have enough to get it done on the floor. Question that we've been having, BG, and what we've been talking about, are they going to, capitalize on it? Is Nick Nurse going to put the pieces in place to perform and draw up proper plays? And is the team going to, hustle, ball out?
That's the key, man. I think it does come down to coaching. We know I got on here last episode and said how bad this team was put together. I think the team is put together bad, but I do still think we got solid players. So it's certain games I just don't think we should lose, and this is one of them. This is one of them games that if we lose, it's going to come down to coaching, man. Honestly, I'm not going to keep sugarcoating it and make it seem like it's not an issue for us. One thing I know about Philadelphia fans, they quick to tell us how bad Kevin Patullo was. They're quick to tell us how bad Nick Sirianni was, but it's for some reason this guy Nick Nurse has such a long rope that we refuse to let go of. I'm not saying fire, but why isn't he held to the same standard that we hold the offensive coordinator of the Eagles to? He's the head coach, but we don't even hold him to the fire the way we hold some of these coaches. And I just don't like it, man. I get it. It's a team sport. The 5 guys on the court got to be able to cook, but I just don't feel like the coach puts us in position to win at times. It hurts my feelings to see McCain out there doing his thing, man. It hurts my feelings to see McCain out there doing his thing. We got campaign. Yeah, he was barking after the game. I saw that shit, Zai.
He was barking a little bit. I did see it too. With that being said, BG, can I get that starting lineup, please?
Yes, sir. I throw it on the screen for you right now. We got Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Andre Drummond, Kelly Oubre, and Dominic Barlow. I think this is the 5 without Embiid, without PG. This is the 5. I can see them flirting with putting Grimes in there every once in a while, but this is the 5 we roll with when Embiid and Paul George are out.
I want to ask you this question. I was fixing to ask you this question before we got on, but what do you see in this lineup? What have you seen in this lineup that has been like not boding well to get us wins? Like, what do you see consistently with this lineup that's not getting us W's?
I think we're going out there and running the same game plan we have when we have a Joel Embiid out there, when we just depend on talent. Like, I love Tyrese Maxey. I love BJ Edgecombe, Kelly Oubre, Dominic Barlow, Andre Drummond, but that's not the type of team that you just go say, hey, 4 guys stand on the perimeter and 1 guy ISO. Those just not the 5 guys that I want to do that with. I'm just being honest. I don't think that they're best suited to do that. At 5, that just doesn't work in my opinion. I think we gotta have ball movement. We gotta play as a team and not just be like, all right, 2-man game, Tyrese Maxey and BJ. Okay, 2-man game, Tyrese Maxey and Oubre. All right, ISO now for BJ. Like that shit get corny after a while, dog, and it doesn't bode well for an NBA team, in my opinion.
Most definitely. And, I've yet to see Nick Nurse come up with a string of games where if he's dialed up a good game plan for one and, execute it in mid game when he's supposed to make adjustments. I want to see that. We need to see that to get to where they think they could go. We need to see that. No doubt about it.
I was looking at the box score of the last time we played the Pelicans, and this was actually one of the slightly coming out games for Jared McCain when he was here last, when we started to see signs of maybe he will be back. He had a solid game against this team, so I'm hoping that we can get that same bench production tonight without him. Being that he did have a solid game against these same New Orleans Pelicans last time we faced them.
I'm hoping to see Grimes and the rest of the bench.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Let me throw this at you before you go one more time.
Go ahead.
And outside of McCain, nobody did anything on the bench for us last time we've had the Pelicans. We had 4 from Grimes, we had 3 from Adembona, and we had 5 from Trendon Watford. Other than those three, we got nothing, and then McCain gave us 12 off the bench. So that was also a game where we had Embiid score 40. We had Embiid score 40. We got nothing from the bench, and we only won by 10. No Embiid tonight. No one guy that was doing good off the bench that game for us against New Orleans. So there's a lot of points to be made up for.
I'm at the point where I want Walker to take over for Watford's minutes. I'm not in belief in him anymore. He doesn't play defense, and he's not consistent enough on the offensive end for me. He plays minus basketball, in my opinion, thus far, and what I've seen from him. I just rather, I think we get more in that power forward position with him. But we'll see.
What you think about that? What you think about what Reed said? Do you look at it as a mistake, or hey, something that had to be done, and you just looking forward to how we utilize draft picks?
Listen,
or do you just flat out think it was a mistake?
I think as much as we hate to come to grips with it, this is a business. And at the end of the day, the Sixers made a pick last year. They didn't know how good he would be. They lucked up. He was rookie of the year, if not getting injured, BG, but he did get injured, which catapulted the Sixers to draft another guard, VJ Edgecombe, who they probably didn't expect to be VJ Edgecombe, but he is. And he demands that the minutes and the 40 plus, 35 plus minutes playing important sports of the games, he demands that attention at that point. So I think at that moment they decided, well, it's not really fair. It's not really fair to Jared McCain, who's a rookie of the year candidate and could be playing 25 to 27 minutes anywhere else, to play the 15-minute, 14-minute role here.
So get rid of him and get Campaign?
No,
because Campaign demands less minutes. I'm about to lose it, Carl. Carl, you better clean this up because I'm about to get mad.
Let me finish. We both were on the back scene of this, and we talked about it. I said this move only makes sense to me if they're adding to this year's team, and they didn't
at all.
And they didn't, not even a little bit. Like moves they could have made and should have made. They didn't. They're so in their head about this damn tax bracket that they won't spend $2 to $3 million over the bracket to bring a guy in here who will score 30-something points off the bench, who playing for the Bucks right now. So, it's a spit in the face to the players, it's a spit in the face to the fans, to us.
The only thing about that not getting Cam Thomas though, for me, the only thing about not getting Cam Thomas for me is we had him already, Carl. We had Jared McCain, At the end of the day, every time you circle around, it comes back to, well, we had a guy that could do that already, and we got rid of him for nothing. I'm going to answer this question. On my opinion, I
Go
think
ahead.
the Jared McCain trade was a bad decision. It was a bad idea. I only do that trade if I'm trying to make the Sixers better this year. I'm
Yes.
tired of living in the world of, hey, we're getting these draft picks in hopes for the future. I've been told about the future for 20 straight seasons. I have been told about the future for 20 straight seasons from these Sixers, and I'm tired of talking about the future. At what point is it going to be time? The way we draft, the way we handle personnel is kind of disgusting. Everybody we get rid of before time, Jared McCain's, Mikal Bridges before he even put on a uniform. Guys that we give shots to, this just shows how terrible we are at drafting. The guys we draft don't give a chance to, give up on early, go other places and do well.
Right.
The guys we give chances to, we give them a chance forever, and then they never play another game in the NBA, Furkan Korkmaz. Like, it's just the Sixers' decision-making. Think about all the people that moved in and out, and Korkmaz stayed here. And the second he wasn't a Sixer, he hasn't played another second. It's just showing how bad the Sixers organization is. We can't draft. We can't figure out who we should keep when we draft them. When we do get rid of people, it's usually a bad decision. They usually star in their role on other teams.
I
What
think
the hell is the problem with Philadelphia and why we can't get personnel right?
to answer your question, inconsistency in the front office, for one, and lack of development. They do not know how to develop young talent. The young talent that has grown here have grown on their own accord, i.e., Tyrese Maxey, i.e., Joel Embiid. They are just elite players. They work hard. They're going to be elite players. You know, the Sixers did not make them who they are. The Sixers organization have not crafted young talent, in years. And that's the difference from us and winning organizations. They have a group of 3 players that could come off the bench that's been there for 3-4 years, that can knock down buckets. They're two-way players. They're going to give you 38 points off the bench every night. We don't have that. Still, we're searching for that. We're going into the playoffs now, damn near 20 games out, and we don't have a bench at all.
At all. And remember where it was a point where we was up in arms like, yo, I think this roster's loaded top to bottom. And then, unfortunately, starters are out. Bench players got to become starters.
Yep.
Guys who planned on not playing is playing minutes. It's just a
RJ,
recipe.
you gotta chill.
I don't want to
RJ,
say it. What he say?
trade.
BJ one injury away from being, and that's the thing. So that's why I put that on the screen. I put the first one. I'm gonna put RJ back up. But that's why I put this. Who's to say next year we don't decide to get rid of EJ? Think about it. This city was screaming the term Eminem last season. Oh, we can't wait for McCain to get back. McCain and Maxey. That's the new lineup. Ooh, let's build around McCain and Maxey. Oh, and B still could be here, but Eminem now is VJ Max. Next year, what is it going to be? Next year, we just lose patience on so many players, and we forget that cohesion is a part of winning a championship. You don't see these championship contenders just rotate in and out, new lineup with just the one star and just new lineup. We doing the same shit every year, and then we're not even doing shit to make ourselves better. It's not like we get to February and we like, okay, we one piece away. No, we get to February and say, hey, let's give away a piece. Let's go get Campaign because he was a good addition
2 years ago.
2 years ago, he was great. I liked Campaign here. I loved Campaign
I
here.
did too.
I loved Campaign here.
2 years ago.
But today,
on that roster.
No,
I like the way he played last game. I would not.
He had 5 assists. He showed that
knows why
a
he's here.
a true point guard off the bench can get guys shots.
Right.
He showed that.
Right.
He showed that. We lost.
And they need that though.
We lost.
Yeah,
We lost.
absolutely.
We lost.
We lost due to a inconsistent effort from our starting lineup. To be honest, we need to see more of a effort out of them. If they're
gotta
going to play with, go ahead.
I just wanted to shout out Reed Dion, man. Reed Dion in the comments going crazy, but yeah, I mean, I ain't never seen you here before, so man, salute, man. Appreciate you pulling up on us, man. We here every single Sixers game, 30 minutes before the game, 30 minutes not 30 minutes after the game, right after the game for 30 minutes. So man, holla at us at post game as well, man.
So
Don't
BG,
forget to subscribe.
now that we've seen the starting lineup, we chopped it up a little bit. What would be your key to victory versus this Pelicans team tonight?
I'm gonna go ball movement. I don't want to see a game where Tyrese Maxey shoots 2 for 10 in the first quarter. Again, I don't even want to see a quarter where he shoots 7 for 10. I want the Sixers to play basketball the correct way and not rely solely on a star to keep them in the game. Rely on the roster. Rely on the team. Let's play good basketball, not, hey, y'all, stand around the three-point line. Maxey gonna break down this guy. He either gonna make a layup, he gonna get fouled, or he might kick it out to you. That's just not offense, dog. That's just not offense. I'm sorry, not NBA, not NBA.
No, so the change starts at the top in coaching, and hopefully it'll trickle down into the players. Definitely appreciate you too, brother Reed.
Oh, don't get me started, RJ. Don't get me. I almost cried. RJ, I'm sure you was on the episodes when I damn near cried when Pat Bev. I was sick, dog. I was pissed off.
Like for nothing though. For nothing.
I always used to think about it. What did we lose when we lost Pat Bev? We didn't really lose a lot.
Right.
But it was something about Pat Bev.
He was the player
that I always said his whole career. I said Pat Bev is the one guy when you're facing him, you hate his guts. When he's on your team, you love him. When he got traded to the Bucks, the first thing I did was hit my boy up, Josh. I said, Josh, hey, dog, I'm telling you, you are going to love Pat Beverly. I said, you're going to love him. I know you don't like him right now because he ain't on your roster yet. Better. But when he on your team, you're going to fall in love with Pat Bev, dog.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Well, one thing I can say, I'm not falling in love with this bench. And, any hopes of any championship aspirations, I feel like starts there too. I want to see the supporting cast be a little bit better. On nights like tonight, after having the slew of games that we've had, BG, of losing, I want to see them make an impact. What up, Mama? How are you, Mama?
Hey, Mom. What's up, Mom? Man, shout out my mom, man. Hey, shout out the real one. Shout out the original BG. Just be clear, she was the original BG.
The original.
She was the original BG. Let's be clear. But the bench definitely gotta the bench gotta be better. I look at it like this: for every team doesn't need an outstanding bench. Every team doesn't. A lot of teams have solid benches, but the Sixers need a solid bench. The Sixers need a solid bench because we rely on guys who aren't always healthy. Joel Embiid's not always healthy. We've come to terms with that. Paul George, not always healthy. We've come to terms with that. We got older guys in our lineup, the Drummonds of the world that, not saying he can't play a full season, but are we really expecting him to give us crazy? So we have to have a deep roster. We have to have guys that are going to come into the game and contribute, not just be bodies. Just having bodies don't mean shit.
If you don't win your game,
if you can't stop somebody, if you can't create shots, there's things that these bodies have to do. They can't just be out there. And that's what I feel like. Sometimes I feel like we just got guys out there. And like I said, when I looked at the box score from the last time we played the Pelicans, I'm like, well, damn, thank God Embiid had 40. Thank God Embiid had 40. Because I don't know if we would have won that game without him. These guys got to step up, man. They got to step up, man. They got to step up. But you already know what time it is, man. You already know it. Go ahead, Carl. Go ahead. You can say it. You can say it.
That being said, I need you.
Man, shut up.
And now, for BG's Over and Under.
You step up. God damn it. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry.
Over under time, ladies and gentlemen. Over under. Y'all know what we like to do here, man. We like to throw random stats out to see if the Sixers will go over or under that number, man. If you like to put these bets on your FanDuel, on your prize picks, man, go ahead. Make a couple dollars on Eat Sleep Sixers. And if you win, make sure you know my Cash App. I need parts. All right, on to the over-unders, man. Last time we faced the New Orleans Pelicans, I did say Joel Embiid had 40 points, but we had a breakout performance from another player on the Sixers as well. Kelly Oubre had 19 and 10 last time we played the Pelicans. Very aggressive game. I really enjoyed watching that game from him, and I love when he's that type of aggressive. So does Kelly Oubre get 18.5 points tonight in a repeat, this time he does not have to compete with the ISO ball of Joel Embiid. That's the one thing. He had 19 with Joel.
Right.
Now we need him to score without Joel. Does he get it 18.5?
He came out aggressive last game. I'm going to say yes. I hope the shots go in now, as opposed to last game where he struggled a little bit.
So you going
over?
Going over? I think I'm gonna take the over as well. I love the Kelly Oubre we get when Embiid's not here. I think he just has this switch that he knows, yo, all right, I get at least 6 more shots. I can't hear you. Are you talking to me? You muted. Oh, okay. I love the Kelly Oubre that sees when we're missing guys, and you say, all right, I'm gonna get 6 more shots. Let me make that 6 or 7 more shots. Good shots. So I'm gonna go with the over as well. I think he has a good game tonight. Carl, I don't know if you knew this, but the Sixers have the second most double-figure block games in the NBA with 6. The second most games with double-figure blocks, man. And I think that's going to be led by a guy. I mean, it's usually led by a guy named Adem Bona. So Adem Bona coming off the bench today. Can he get us 3? Do you see 2.5 blocks for Adem Bona tonight?
We're going to need it. Absolutely. I think Zion's going to be attacking without seeing Joel down there. He'll have plenty of opportunities for the block. So over.
Over for Carl. Adem Bona with 2.5. 2.5. I'm going to go under. I think he's going to get 2, though. I think he has a good shot blocking night, but I'm going to go with the number 2. Hey, man. Carl.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about this, man. We talked about this bench. Man. It's missing a lot. It's missing a lot. But the one thing consistent about the bench is
tell me
Quentin
something.
Quentin Grimes gonna get minutes.
For sure.
That's the only consistent thing. I didn't say he's gonna get buckets.
Hold on.
Grimes gonna get minutes.
Not only going to get minutes, he's going to attempt 2 step backs a game. That's 2 guaranteed.
Nah, you used the wrong words.
What?
Quentin Grimes gonna let that bitch fly. Quentin Grimes gonna let that bitch fly. Hey, man, Quentin Grimes tonight, man, off the bench. Do you see a 14.5 point performance from Quentin Grimes? What you think?
I'm going to take the over because I'm going with the heart tonight. I'm going with the heart tonight. And they need to do a better damn job on Sadiq Bey tonight. I'm going to just start that off. He torched us last game. 31 points from him last time we've seen him, guys.
I'm looking up. Ooh. Damn.
What's up?
Damn.
What's up?
Oh, shit.
Boy,
oh, boy. We is little tonight.
What's going on?
They are starting a lineup of DeAndre Jordan, Derek Queen, Zion Williamson, Sadiq Bey, and Henry Jones.
So they're
Jones, small forward, and he's playing the 1, or Sadiq Bey probably playing.
I ain't going to lie.
They're playing all forwards. They starting all forwards and centers.
I ain't going to lie. That could backfire very bad for them.
Yes.
If Drummond has the board game that we need him to have and we run the floor like we supposed to. This needs to be a transition game for us to start. Need to run them guys up and down.
Here we go, on the fly before we go on the Bulls. On the fly
before
we go on the Bulls. Sixers, because of what you just said, Sixers with 20. No, I don't want to go that high. Sixers with 17.5 fast break point.
I'm gonna take the over. I feel like it's that type of night. And wait till you hear my bowl.
I'm gonna go with the over with you, man, because I think having this big lineup could bode well for transition buckets. But then I'm throwing another over under at you. This is on the fly. I just thought about this when I saw the starting lineup.
I don't know if I could take all this pressure you're throwing at me, but go ahead. No diddy.
This is just a flat out over under, no number involved. Sixers, Pelicans. Who wins the rebound battle? Be realistic with yourself. Don't just say
Pelicans.
But do you think way we can win the rebound battle against?
No,
let me put the screen real quick. Let me show you how.
Yeah, not tonight,
they got
brother.
Nothing but big starting.
Not tonight, brother.
They got nothing but big starting, dog.
They trying to stack. They have not one natural guard on the floor at all. Zion Williamson, I'm guessing, will be the point guard out of these guys.
It says
And
Zion.
Sadiq Bey going to be the 2 guard. I'm guessing.
Hey, RJ said Pelicans by 8. He taking the exact number. Pelicans win the rebound battle by 8, man. We'll check that out post game to see how close you got on that one, RJ.
Well,
Go ahead, go ahead, get bold. Go ahead, get
let's
bold.
get bold, man. My man Bona, man, I've been on his case. I'm tough on Bona because I feel like he has the athletic ability to, be a great defensive player in this league. With that being said, 7 blocks for Bona tonight. 7. He's had about 6 before, I think. Yeah. 7 for Bona tonight. How about you? I mean, it's bold predictions for a reason.
If we going bold,
it ain't meat predictions.
We going bold. We going bold. I'm gonna go with 2 players. That's how bold I'm feeling tonight.
How bold you feeling, BJ?
Both Dominic Barlow and Andre Drummond have over 11 rebounds. That bold enough?
Hold on. Say it again.
Barlow and Drummond apiece get 11, not combined. Apiece. Both of them will have over 11 rebounds. Is that bold? I'll let you decide.
No.
It's
not. No, I mean, Barlow does that. He gets minutes. He's going to get you 10, 11 rebounds. That's not crazy. Make it a little bit more crazier for me.
Dog,
Drummond is averaging a double-double. Make it a little
Drummond
bit
ain't averaging no double-double.
He's averaging 10 rebounds, 9 points.
Man, he damn sure ain't averaging no 10 rebounds.
Yes, he is. Look it up. They just flashed it on the damn screen. As a starter.
You want to put asterisks on shit. As a starter.
As a starter. That's what we're talking about. That's what he is tonight. But that is a crazy bold, though.
It's not bold enough. I just think it's bold because we never get 2 starters with double figure.
Hey, BJ, when you really go bold, you give me like the hair stand up on my
I know
arm.
usually. This was a different type of bold for me.
It ain't give me that tonight. And that's cool. Listen, if that's what you want to play safe.
You know what? All right, and I'll add a player. Since I'm sticking with the rebound train, I'm gonna go. Can I lower my number then? Can I say Drummond, Barlow, and Bona get double figure rebounds?
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
I don't want to go with 11. I don't want to go with 11 for all of them, but I'll go with 10 apiece for all of them.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen, when I ask you to drive, that's how I want you to drive.
That's how you drive.
That's how you drive. Most things. And when we're going to end the show with that, with Mama up here, mostly anything is impossible if you keep hope alive. Let's go Sixers. Make sure y'all look up top. Y'all see we on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So tell a friend about Eat Sleep Sixers. BJ.
You already know what time it is, man. No te olvides, like si le un amigo, que la diga un amigo, que la diga un amiga. Mama, we don't say wepa until we get a win. We don't say wepa no more until we get a win, man.
That's a new rule.
That's a new rule, but since you threw the wepa out there, I guess you already predicting a Sixers win. Hey, don't forget to come right back here after the game, man. Chop it up with me and my dog, 215 the Sports Guy. We'll be right back here at post game. Hopefully celebrating a Sixers win. Let's go Sixers.